Hi, welcome to Tawlet El Sifra dinner table. Today I've got something new to cook for you. This is a dish, just like all the dishes I make, are full of flavor, and you can make it into a meat dish or a vegetarian dish. I also make it very easy. So I go to the stores, the local ethnic stores, and I get stuff from there that I can mix together and make a delicious dish very quickly and very easily. So today I'm gonna make this stuffed grape leaf. I'm gonna tell you how to make it the way I make it. If you mention that to any of the Middle Eastern people, they're not gonna like it because they like to spend the time and the effort to put it together. I'm not like that. I want to make it easy. So I'm gonna start with something with the meat product, which most of these are vegetarian. This, by the way, when you buy it from the store, is vegetarian. So this part, the first part I'm gonna be talking about, you don't have to put it in there if you are a vegetarian person. And also, I'm gonna say, again, the Middle Eastern friends of mine are gonna gasp at what I'm gonna do right now, because they usually, even if they put any meat at the bottom of the pot, they don't put ground beef. But I'm gonna put ground beef today because I'm that way. I'm just a daredevil. Here we go. We're gonna start with the pot, and I'm gonna wash my hands and then put just plain old ground beef from the store in the bottom of the dish. I'm not gonna put any flavor to it right now because the flavor is gonna be when you simmer all of this. Everything we're gonna put in there is going to be flavored by the meat once it gets to it, because it's at the bottom. I'm gonna take a handful of the ground beef and put it at the bottom. Put a small, thin layer, big enough to where like when you do the hamburgers, when you buy a hamburger, how thick that the burger is, because we don't want it to be so thick that it will not be cooked or the heat will not get to the stuffed grape leaf. I'm gonna mush that in, push it, and if there are some holes in there, it's okay. So the next thing we're gonna do is open these cans. You can use any kind of stuffed grape leaf you want. If you have a big company, you can use the bigger can. These come in variety of different sizes. And now what I'm gonna do is, it's got everything in here. I'm gonna take it out like this and just organize it. The actual juice from here, I'm not gonna pour inside the dish. I'll just put my own flavors to it. And that's what makes this so different. People think that all you have to do is just take all the flavors from the can and use it. And that's again is fine if that's what you like. And you can stack them up. This doesn't have to be one layer. This can be multiple layers. Most people have, when they make this dish, they fill it up to the rim of the pot. I'm gonna add a little bit of lemon juice. Again, it's all to taste. There's nothing that we're putting in here that we cannot add later. So I put a little bit of flavors now, taste it, and then add more if I need to. And I don't measure anything, I just eyeball it. That's another thing about me. I don't give you a recipe where you measure. If you like more salt, you can add more salt. If you want more spiciness, you can put more pepper. I don't put a lot of this, especially when I don't know whether my guests like to have more pepper or more spicy. This is the pomegranate molasses. It adds absolutely wonderful flavors. It's a combination of pomegranate, sour, and a little bit of sweetness to it. And last, this is the secret to a lot of flavors in the Middle East. This is the tamarind, and this is the seedless one. And I'm gonna cut a small piece and add it to it because this has a lot of flavors. I do not want it to be too soury and I don't want it to be too overwhelming. This is enough flavors that will come from here. So I'm going to push this to the bottom because it'll take it the longest time. For everything else that I put in there, this is going to take it the longest time to actually melt and pushes the flavors around, right? Because I put that pomegranate, I am now going to add some water, just enough to where I see the bottom of the water. I don't have to cover it or anything. And then I'll start out with like medium heat. Once I see that it's starting to boil, then I'll put it on simmer and let it sit for as long as I can. The longer it sits, the more of the flavor seeps into the grape leaf as well as the meat. This is going to be a delicious dish. And the thing that I love about this dish is one of those very impressive dishes people love. Plus you can make the biggest pot with the very small amount of time. And it's very, very delicious. So we're gonna leave this until it starts to boil a little bit, simmer it, and then put it on the side. And I'll do the next dish for the company that I'm having. So here's the stuffed grape leaf dish. It's all done. It's easy and it's delicious. I just tried one before I turned the camera back on. It is really, really good. Thank you very much for watching Tawlet El Sifra. Please come and watch us. We're on every social media there. Thank you very much. Have a great day.